are chomping at the bit to hear this guy, and so am I. Let's welcome the king of the Five Saints Distillery, Mr. Michael Natalini. What's going on, Loretta?
I love you, Bay. Listen, first off, number one, congratulations on TDR 300, brother.
Thank you, Mike.
Honest to God, congrats, man. And I'll tell you what an honor to be on your show, and what an honor to be on this show with all these awesome people, dude. Yo, following Diane Franklin.
How about that, huh?
That was killer. There was some good stories, man. Tony Harnell, Danny, the Count, some good stories, man. That was great. But anyway, how you doing, brother? Great show.
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this on air because I don't think I've ever told this to you, but I've told the story to my co-host Nick. But earlier this year, when I was really not doing good health-wise and all, I was sitting here on a Saturday night, and my phone rang. And a lot of times, like, I don't answer my phone if I don't know the number because people are calling me to buy cars at like crazy hours. But it was like Sunday evening, like 8 o'clock or whatever it was. And it was you. And I like almost shit myself. Like, we didn't start hanging out at that point or whatever. And you just called to say, hey, man, I just wanted to call and just check on you, see how you were doing, and say hi. And we talked for about an hour. And, dude, when I hung up the phone, I actually cried. I was dude. I was seriously. I was so touched by you calling because you didn't know me. I mean, you didn't know me from Adam, just for coming to the shows here and there. But you really didn't know me, and you took the time out of your day to call and just see how I was doing. And that meant so much to me because, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who I've been friends with for 30 years who don't do that. You know what I mean? And you did, and that meant the world to me, and I can never thank you enough. And it shows the person that you are, and people love you, and you can see why, because you are an amazing person, you and your wife, Rita.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Bay. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, we love you guys too. Well, you know what, man? Everybody goes through things. We all go through things that people don't know about. We all of us have tough times, tough days. We're suffering from something or another. But I mean, you're right. We hanging out, no, but I mean, we knew each other. We've known each other for a while through bands and through this and that and the other, and. You and your wife are great people, and you're a great guy. And, I knew you were – I was just thinking, man, I should give Bay a call just to see how he's doing, see how he's feeling. And, I'm glad that it touched you like that, because, you guys mean the world to us. And I'm glad that, meant a lot to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that.
And so do I. Man. Can never thank you and read it enough.
Yeah, no problem, man. And so what's going on? What are we going to talk about? Let's talk about some good stuff, man. Come on. What's up? Let's get rolling here. What's going on? The Super Bowl trophy. You got,
The ring. Come on. I'm posing. He's got me posing with the Super Bowl trophy and the ring. That freaking ring was so heavy. I couldn't believe how heavy it was.
No, that's cool. I'm glad I got a good picture of you with it. That was sweet.
Oh man! Now, like you got all types of stuff going on. You got coming up next weekend. Manus is opening up for Janet from Vixen.
Yes. Manus, Stella and the Voodoo Fish, and also Dog Bite Money at Chaplin's in Spring City. Yeah, we're opening for Janet Gardner's from Vixen. Yeah, she's awesome. Her and her husband, awesome band. She still sounds great. She still looks great.
That's awesome. And then
Go ahead.
I was going to say the annual show of Nat Attack, December 1st.
You know me, man. I'm all over. Where I wear all different kind of clothes. I could go from the skull jeans to the glitter top. With my trance gigs. But yeah, then like you said, Nat Attack. My once a year show is going to be at the Water Tower in Oaks, And that's just basically, Bay, that's my band. I mean, that's,
Yeah.
And it's so funny. We had rehearsal tonight, and a couple of us were talking just, it's a band. We're all, I've been in so many bands, but there's certain tunes that you would love to play, and for whatever reason you never got a chance to. And that's
Sure.
that's what Nat Attack is. Nat Attack is an 80s hair band era rock band, the Van Halen. I've done all the Van Halen, but we're doing some Heart. We're doing some Journey. We're doing Styx. Stuff that we're doing certain Motley and Whitesnake. Tunes that not a lot of cover bands can throw out. You need a keyboard player. You need a good singer. So I'm having fun with this. Yeah, man, and we're going to crank some really good tunes out. It's December 1st at the Water Tower in Oaks.
That's going to be a blast. That's going to be a freaking
Yeah,
blast.
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, how about the Trammps? Any shows coming up with them?
Yes, we have 2 shows in the works. I can't say anything right now up in New York coming up, but then January 26th we're playing at the Villages down in Florida. It's a huge, I guess, development they call it, but they say once you go down you don't want to come back. But we have a show down there. I think it's a Saturday night. We're doing 2 big shows, January 26th. Cool. And then got Roughhouse, man. My Tease Roughhouse shows, they're coming up. We don't have anything set in the books right now, because we're all busy.
Sure.
But I know we got some shows in the works, and you'll be the first to know, brother. You know that.
And I've been on record many times on this show singing the praise of Roughhouse, the greatest band ever. My all-time favorite band.
Buddy. Thanks, man. A lot of fun. And let me tell you real quick, Tony Harnell, back in, before he was with TNT, and off the top of my head, I had the name of the band and I should have wrote it down. But we saw him sing back when I was with a band called Trickery with Chris Moran, back in, the early 80s. We played a place called Central Park in Wayne.
Wow.
And I'm talking early 80s, like 80, 81-ish, 82. And I forget the band, but it ended up being his band. And we could not believe the voice on this dude back then. And everybody was like, yeah, his name's Tony Harnell. He's this band. This was way before TNT. And, yeah, man, what a great voice he had back then. He still wails now. But, yeah, so I'm thinking, Tony Harnell, wow, we go back a long time with him.
Crazy. It's weird to think like how he was all over this area before he made it big.
Yeah, was his mom like an opera singer or something, or
yeah,
and that's and that's stuck in my head since the early 80s. That's what I remember. Somebody said, well, he could sing, man. His mom's an opera singer, and and then of course once TNT broke out, we were like, oh man, I remember Tony. Yeah, so. Yeah. But you got some good guests, man. This is an awesome show, bro. I can't congratulate you enough. I hope for another 300, 3,000 more, whatever. Just continued success, my brother.
Thank you, man. Much appreciated. And I can't wait to hang out again.
Yeah, man, and I appreciate you having me on the show. I know you got a few more guests coming on. Yeah, man. It's great talking to you. This is killer. I'm having a great time listening to all all your guests. It's awesome. I love the stories, and it's amazing, Bay, how many people from different. What's the word I want to use? Just different parts of life. I mean, you got rocks. You know, you got rockers, you got comedians, you got TV personalities, MTV DJs, and these people know you, man, and that's awesome. That is so awesome, and that shows a lot about you. You know what I mean, and the person that you are, because so many people are willing to step up, you know, and jump on your show to help you out. You know,
it's
goes
crazy.
Both ways, brother.
It's mind blowing to me. It really is.
You know, but listen. You go, man. You go. Enjoy. What a great night. You have anything for me? I mean, you know, we. I'm
hoping to have some cocktails at some point at Five Saints again. That's.
No. Let's go, bro. You know, we don't head down the shore too much anymore, and yeah, man, let's get together and go have some Moscow Mules down at Five Saints. That's not a problem.
Game over.
All right, brother.
Thanks, Mike. Say hi to Rita for me.
No problem, babe. I will, buddy. You too. Same to you too, man. Love you, bro, and congrats.
Love you, man.
Take care,
man.
pal.
You too. All right, there he goes. Drummer extraordinaire, Mike Natalini. Roughhouse, The Trammps, Madness, Nat Attack. He's probably got some other drum things going on that he hasn't even told me. He's like, oh. He's such a good dude. Him and his wife, man, such good freaking people.
That's all.
I remember when I told you about that, Nick, when he called me that time.
Yeah. No, totally.